everybody. This is Angela, and you're listening to 5 Picks and a Chick featuring El Gato. This is a show that gives you 5 NFL picks for people who love football and friendly wagering. However, we still are in preseason, so today we'll give you a few preseason NFL picks and a couple of college picks. Are you okay with that, El Gato?
Yeah, let's just get this thing going. You're right, it's a preseason, pre-game is what I call it, and we'll be dealing with some real live action here the next couple of weeks, but this is just to get some things started.
Yep, that's right. And we do have a pick from a silent guest today, so we don't have anyone with us. It's just you and me, but we do have a pick from a silent guest. I guess they're a little camera shy. What do you think?
A silent picker, that sounds intriguing.
Yes. Yep. Some people, I guess, like I said, are a little shy, so that's all right.
Are camera shy, but not on camera.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my first pick is going to be Giants +6 versus the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, playing his first preseason game since 2018, is being overhyped, in my opinion. That, coupled with the Jets having some O-line problems, leads me to believe that this battle of New York teams will be a close game. You have any thoughts on this game?
Well, only that I don't expect a lot of starters to play, and not even Aaron Rodgers. With him, you said it's going to be his first game participating in full pads, right?
Yes.
I mean, well, he'll probably only play one series, tops maybe 2.
Yeah, probably 2.
A lot of these teams, they're going to be evaluating for depth. I bet we hardly see any starters in there. But, if someone's going to get 6 points in a preseason game, I'll take those 6 points. I'll go with you, a Giants +6.
All right, sounds good. My second pick is going to be Baltimore at Tampa. I'm going with the under 36.5. Tampa has averaged 15 points a game so far this preseason, and Baltimore, with a top defense, should limit the scoring in this game. Do you have any thoughts on this pick?
Same here with the points being at 36.5. These late preseason games, I expect them to be, really vanilla. The offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators really not showing a whole bunch. They just want to get players out there to see what they can do in space and, if they're sticking to their assignments. So, 36.5. Sometimes that's the spread the over-under in a regular season game, preseason, with a bunch of rookies and free agents in there vying for spots. I'll go with the under on this one, 36.5 under.
All right. Well, the pick that we have from our silent guest is Baltimore versus Tampa again on this same game, +1.5. Baltimore is getting 1.5. Baltimore should bounce back after losing their first preseason game in 6 years, and that loss was in the final seconds. Harbaugh always seems to have his troops ready, even in preseason. What do you think about this pick?
Yeah, with the team getting some points, like I mentioned earlier, with the Giants getting some points in the preseason, I'll go with the Ravens here at +1.5. And there are going to be a lot of new names, a lot of no names. If for people who are going to watch this game, a lot of free agents, a lot of rookies playing. But a team getting some points in the preseason, I'll take that. I'll take Ravens at +1.5.
All right. And do you have a 4th and 5th pick for us?
I do. There are going to be some college picks, and college doesn't have the luxury of having a preseason tune-up game, so this is going to be live action this week. And the first game I'm going to pick is going to be UTEP and Jacksonville State. The over on that is 54. I'm going to go with the over. And Jacksonville State's going to jump up, a notch from FBS to Conference USA. They won their conference last year. They have a new coach in Rich Rodriguez, who is offensive-minded. They bring, their starting quarterback is a 7th-year. How do I even say this? He's been there 7 years. I can't believe that. He's almost an old man, I guess. Anyways, the Rich, he's accustomed to the Rich Rodriguez offense, or I've read that he's familiar with it. So they're going to go score some points. UTEP, they bring back 8 offensive starters. last year, their last 5 games in 2022, they were on a 30-plus per game scoring binge. So I expect both teams, first game, defenses may not, be as caught up as they should be. So I expect an offensive shootout on this one. Over 54 with the UTEP Jacksonville State game.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with you on the over. UTEP has that receiver, Tyron Smith, that he'll be trying for another strong season. He had a great season last year, and I think his teammates definitely want to help him have another strong season. So, yeah, I'll go with the over on this one. I'll go along with you. All right. What about a fifth pick?
The fifth pick I have is another college game. It's going to be a MAC team crossing the country to go to play at San Diego State. So San Diego State at home against Ohio Bobcats. And on this one, I'm going to go with the home team at -3. Both teams are going to put out some good quarterbacks, the starting quarterbacks from last year. Although the Ohio team is bringing back an outstanding quarterback, but he had an ACL injury late last year. So it's going to be questionable whether he's back at 100%, but still he's the projected starter, and he was last year's offensive player of the year. And San Diego State brings back a good rushing attack. They're going to try to keep that Ohio offense off the field by ball control. And also San Diego State, I've read they've got some quality offensive and defensive linemen that may spell some trouble for the Ohio team. So on this one, I think the home team at -3 being the first game, Ohio having to travel almost cross country, halfway across, certainly a couple of time zones. I'll take San Diego State on this one.
All right. I'm going to go with you as well on this one. The analytics has San Diego State winning this game at 65.5%, but will they cover? I say they do. So I'm going with you, San Diego State -3.
All right. Let's see what happens.
All right. What I wanted to mention is we're going to start keeping record the first week of the NFL. Are you good with that?
Yeah, that's good because, these first few college games, there's going to be a lot of teams playing, well, let's just say their non-conference schedules are going to be, really, really non-competitive. So maybe not fair to keep track of those games, but certainly NFL Week 1, it's game on.
Yep, I agree. And that kickoff is September 7th, and we have 13 days.
Wow,
and
we waited all the off season to get to this, the last 10, 11 days before. You know what? It's NFL week, and here we go.
Yep, 13 days. It will be the Chiefs hosting the Lions in that game.
Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Yep.
What else is in store that first week? I know there's a big Sunday night game, I think. Aren't the Cowboys playing somebody?
Yeah, I do recall something like that. I bet they're playing the Giants. Yes, that's going to be it.
Cowboys v. Giants, rivalries, NFC East right from the get-go. That's going to be good, too.
Yeah, that will be a good game. So it'll be interesting in our first week to see if anyone picks that game. We'll have to wait and see. Our guest picker that day we'll have Big Zay with us.
Oh, I know he's going to go with the Giants.
He's a big Eagle fan, so you may be right on that.
We'll see. It's going to be exciting this upcoming season. It'll be year 2 of this podcast, or the beginning of year 2. So, yeah, we're going to bring some lively, sports-friendly wagering to our audience for sure. Just looking forward to this coming weekend. First, college football weekend. Not a lot of marquee games, but football is football when it's real. And then the following week, let's get ready for second week of college and then NFL. I
just wanted to kind of give a shout out to our Needville team that's in the Little League World Series.
Well, I haven't been keeping up with it like I normally do, but a friend of ours, a mutual friend, did text a message the other day saying that there was a hell of a ball game yesterday. And I haven't had time to look at the highlights or read about it, but I don't even know where this Texas team is is from? What city? Do you know?
It's Needville. I believe it's in
Needville. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's in the Houston area.
Let's
Yeah,
go
you
Needville.
missed a good one yesterday. They played Washington. That game was amazing. It was such a great game. I think that's probably the best Little League World Series game I've ever watched. It was really good. Yeah.
I need to catch the highlights.
Yeah, definitely catch the highlights. It was a great game. All right. Well, thank you for listening to 5 Picks and a Chick. Be sure to tell your friends about us. Also hit the subscribe and like button on our YouTube channel. You can also find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or ask Alexa to play us. As always, thank you to El Gato for being part of 5 Picks and a Chick. Break on 3. 1, 2, 3. Break.